All right, folks, let's get some music going. All right, good morning, y'all. It's me, it's your host, Squirrel Lord. We're just here. And according to the dates, today should be Anvil Day. Should. I really hope it is. I like Anvil over at IAE. So, let's go ride a tram, let's go grab a ship, and let's head on over. Hope everyone's having a wonderful morning. What to wear? What to wear? What ammunition do I have?
Capsule now approaching station. Stand clear of disembarking passengers. Capsule now approaching station. Stand clear of disembarking passengers.
Yeah, I get it.
Careful, doors are now closing.
Doors are now closing. Good day to you too, Governor. Yeah, still visual bug. Alright.
The capsule will be leaving the station momentarily.
Okay, good to know. Man, I've raided a lot of weapons over time.
Capsule now approaching station. Stand clear of disembarking passengers.
Oh no, I found some golden guns. I feel like wearing some gold on me. Thanks for bearing with me and
The capsule will be leaving the
there we
station
go.
momentarily.
A gold custodian. I'll grab ammo for it once I get over to New Babbage. Not New Babbage. Area 18. Yes. Okay. Ooh, so fancy. Okay. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Whether it's the latest in cutting-edge technology or the beauty of our award-winning gardens, this city of tomorrow has a lot going on today.
Welcome to the ASOC Vehicle Retrieval System.
Remember, your belongings belong to you. Keep a careful watch on all personal items.
Something that can go the distance.
Looking for a good time?
Yeah, let's take the
Be sure to
Connie.
visit Wally's Bar in
Yeah.
Promenade. Only
Let's
a quick
take
ride
the
on Metro.
Connie. We'll take the Connie Phoenix.
Vehicle selected. Your vehicle has been delivered to them.
From all of us at Microtech, welcome to the New Babbage Institute.
Hello there.
Welcome to the ASOC Vehicle Retrieval System. Welcome.
Howdy,
to
howdy.
the ASOC
How are you?
Vehicle Retrieval System.
Microtech, the empire's leader in cutting-edge technology. Where creative
Welcome
innovation
to the ASOC Vehicle Retrieval System.
Remember, your belongings belong to you. Keep a careful watch on all personal items.
We'll take a Connie to the expo. Yeah. Boy, it's spooky dark in here.
You are clear to launch. You are clear to launch. Take off.
sure is. Oh, let's look around this. It's been a hot minute since I've been in the Connie Phoenix. Let's walk around a bit. Maybe I'll know how to get the table to pop up, because I have no idea. Ooh. So... Open sesame! Ooh. The little fish tank. With no fishies. Bar. Display only. So this is all fancy drinks here. Anybody know how to open this thing? It's supposed to be like a pool or something. I'm just pushing random buttons. Ooh, comfy. Pretty neat. Not gonna lie. That's pretty neat. Okay. So, on our way to the expo. I want to say it's now Anvil Day. I mean, obviously, you know, the title of the stream and all. But I've been looking at the dates. It should be Anvil, which gets me excited. I like Anvil ships. I will say this, like from a roleplay point of view, the Connie Phoenix is a really nice little mobile home of a ship. It's a nice ship. Oh, and instead of a Merlin, it comes with an Archimedes. That's really cool. So, my journey started in Microtech. You've got to be kidding me. Dang, okay. That's cool that they have the time, the travel time. That's actually really cool. Okay. That actually gives me time to kind of get up, walk around, do stuff in IRL. I'm gonna knock out a couple things. I will be right back, folks. Just enjoy the music. There we go. Be right back, guys. Gotta take care of a couple things. And a corgi, too. Are you hungry? You got some food? You want some food? Okay. Yeah, are you hungry? Are you hungry? Would you like a treat? Would you like something good? Is that what you want? Is this what you want? Is this what you want? Hope everybody's having a wonderful morning. Squirrel, what did you do? I see you bought a little small ship on the Play Store. Oh no, this is one I earned in game. I have my, favorite ships I'm always kind of sticking to regularly. But I earned this Connie in game. Because this one's kind of neat, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. You know what's one detail they forget about these guest quarters? I didn't see one bathroom. So like, do the passengers and guests leave their little comfy and come all the way to the crew potty shower here? You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah. Yeah, am I at the point where I need an intervention yet, Jim, or am I okay, you think? So the Hornet I have on my picture, that's the Mark II, and I got it upgraded to the military. And the oh, the Perseus, yeah, that's the one. Yeah, I had I got rid of all the ships that were on my account that I just wasn't using. And I traded it all in for a Perseus. So once that thing releases, I'll be like inviting people, be getting into shenanigans in the Perseus. People are like, I want the Polaris, I want the Polaris, but for years I've been looking at the capital ship lineup, and the only two capital ships I want is the Perseus and the Kraken. So I got the Perseus checked off my list, so to speak. Which capital did you buy, Jim? Which one did you buy? Looks like we're almost there, finally. Which one did you get, Jim? Also, how's the sound balance between the game, the music, and my voice? My settings kind of got jacked this morning and I had to reset them. Does everything sound okay? Oh, you got the Crucible. Isn't that the support ship, the big repair ship? The Anvil Crucible? Is that the one? Isn't that the support ship that repairs other ships? There we go. Ooh, crafting. Ooh. That's a big if. That's a big if. But that would be neat. For sure. Oh, sorry. The Perseus, I think you're asking if the Perseus is good. It's a small, like, battleship, gunship. So there's a pilot that controls the missiles. He's got a mixture of a bunch of missiles and size 5 torpedoes. Like just a large bay just full of them. Then he's got 4 gunners. 2 of the gunners control twin-linked size 7 cannons. the other two gunners control twin-linked size 3 repeaters. And so it's just this sturdy battleship, like miniaturized battleships. In the lore of the game, the Perseus is one of the oldest picket fleet ships or ship of the line ships. It's a subcap. It's somewhere between the size of like a Hammerhead and a what is that other ship? Polaris. Or kind of somewhere between the size of a Caterpillar and a Polaris. So it's a little compact battleship, kind of a, like it's packs more of a punch than your average gunship. So it's somewhere between the classification of a gunship and a destroyer. It's a little mean picket ship. It's like a long-range patrol ship, but it has an ungodly amount of firepower for a small little compact ship. I would love that. Unfortunately, when Bunny plays, she plays off of my account at the moment. She does not own a computer that could run this game. I've only got the one desktop computer in my house, so I gotta take care of it. In the future, Bunny will have a computer that can run this game, and she'll have her own account. She already wants the Anvil arrow, and whenever the Drake cutter goes on sale as a starter package, I'll get that for her. Because those are the two ships she said she wants, is the Drake cutter and the Anvil arrow. Ain't that weird?
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
What on earth is going on here with all of these C2s? What is this all about? That is really unusual.
Warning, digging sensor. Warning, digging sensor. Docking request initiated. Docking unavailable. Landing gear deployed.
Yeah, I put the docking request and the landing gear on the same hotkey.
Landing complete. Have a pleasant stay.
Oh, they're duping. That's disgusting. That's just disgusting. Not letting me shut off the power. Yeah. That's so weird. So, we got some dupers. Too bad the armistice zone is a hard armistice zone here. Might be a shame if an A2 bomb were to happen to all those ships. I would totally bomb them into oblivion. Exactly. See, that would be legit right there.
Welcome to the ASOC Vehicle Retrieval System.
It takes all of us working together to keep our port safe and secure. Be vigilant and report possible.
Your insurance claim has been sent.
Alright, let's go have a look at the ship display. I want to say that it's finally Anvil Day now. That's what the calendar said. I will be mighty disappointed if Aegis is still up. That one must be going to the other terminal.
Trap now approaching.
Alright, cool. I hope not. I like the Mark 1 ships. I like the Mark 1 Hornets too. The Mark 1 Hornet Ghost is an absolute monster.
Trap now leaving the station. Stand clear of the doors. Now arriving.
Alrighty. Grab a couple burritos from the stand, grab some drinks.
Strong winds can arise suddenly.
What is an ironclad?
With convenient connection trams across
What
all
do you
major
mean,
commercial
Jim?
areas
What is
of our
that?
colony, City Flight is business travel made simple.
Centuries, Invictus has been a time for friends and family to come together and celebrate the pillars of duty.
Should be Anvil Day. It is the 23rd of May. Oh, there's a new? Ooh. Well, it's a Drake ship, so chances are very good if it's good. Does it have more cargo space than a Caterpillar? I'm gonna have to look this up. Hello, hello. You got an Aegis fan right here. Nice. Oh, it's a smaller... I don't know. I mean... I'm guessing the Ironclad is like the competitor to the Freelancer. So not as much cargo as a... Alright, let's take a look. Please be Anvil Day. Yes, it's Anvil Day. Very nice. Alright, let's look at the terminal. I'm sorry, the map here. So they've got the undercroft, the main floor, and the side room. Okay. So a nice modest selection. You know what? I'm gonna just rent the Terrapin. I hardly ever use it. I know some people... See, this is, if I ever go to an actual Star Citizen convention in real life, I'm going to try to get as many people as I can pose as NPCs, stand up on chairs in the T-pose, random, like, you know, low stance, like they're scared of something. You know, the Hawk is an underappreciated ship. I'll rent it. This ship is underappreciated. The Terrapin. This is supposed to be a great scout ship for the military. And as much as everybody loves the Carrack, I don't use it. I have no interest in owning one. None whatsoever. I just don't. I don't care about it. Is that terrible? Like, people who have the Carrack, I know they are incredibly happy with the Carrack, and I am legitimately happy for them. I'm just not interested in having one. There we go. And here's the Mark II. Yeah, and I got mine upgraded to the Alpha. And then here's the F7C. But I had one of these and I upgraded it to that, and I'm happy about upgrading it. I legitimately like the Valkyrie. It is unironically one of the best ships you can go rock mining in. So yes, I'm renting this one too. So, confession, I had the F8 Lightning for a long while. I traded it in. I wasn't using it.
Launch week is a great opportunity to see your taxes at work.
This I will always have on my account. I love the Hurricane. Oops. I rented it when I absolutely did not need to. But I love the Hurricane. Yeah, I can rebuy it. I just don't use it.
friends and family.
I could buy it back later if I want to,
Duty,
but
service,
I just don't use it. And so I used the store credit I got from that and a couple other things. And that's how I was able to get my hands on the Perseus with an LTI. Because I bought a bunch of those silly little jet bikes, the Pulses. I got a whole bunch of those, and then I upgraded them to the LTIs for the ships that I already have that I like use every single day. And I even got the Perseus for an LTI. Scorpius is nice. I just prefer the Hurricane. To me, it's a more compact design. It's sleeker. It's faster. But the Scorpius is a stunningly gorgeous ship. I'm just practical. Like I said, though, if this is your main org ship, that's a good choice. It just isn't for me. Beautiful ship, though. I know this one has made many people happy. Just not for me. Fair enough. Honestly, I want the separation of Star Wars and Star Citizen. If I wanted an X-Wing, I would play an X-Wing game. Yeah. Oh. This thing, during older iterations of Jumptown and Ghost Hollow, has harvested so much salt. It's beautiful. This thing has harvested so much salt, or so I've been told. Alright, yep. Let's see what's over here. There should be two of them, a personnel carrier and an AA. Although you can smoke a lot of people on the ground with this. Not just in the sky, but also on the ground. That Ghost Hollow mission I did the other day. Bring a friend and roll up and just mow everybody down. At least everybody that's outside of shelter. Alright, well, let's go look at the concepts. I think one of yours, Jim's, is here on display. I think it's this one, isn't it? The Crucible, you said earlier? Flying toolbox, huh? Repair ship? Okay. You know what? Let's go to external view. Let's move that camera up, baby. Angle it down a bit. Let's take a look. So this is the one you want, Jim. I'm gonna take a picture of that. That looks nice and utilitarian. I like how the wings look similar to that of the Drake Corsair, at least on one side. Similar, not the same. So naturally, you kind of have my attention with that. Not bad. So you're going to be that team player and help out the org in combat. They come back to you to repair. Alright, let's see what this one is. Okay, this one. This is, I know what this one is. This is the Legionnaire. This is a boarding ship. For a while, I had one of these on my account, waiting for it. I might re-get it later. Like, re-buy the original pledge for it that I had some time ago. But yeah, I know what this is. Yeah, this is the Legionnaire. Ooh, nice. Okay. Anvil Liberator. This is that... What's cool about this little barge is you can fit, I think, 3 ships on it. It only takes 1 person to operate this and 1 turret gunner. But you can, like, put a mess load of stuff. So I think 3 ships on the top. And then on the inside, you can load a good amount of cargo and a bunch of ground vehicles in it. So it's a logistics ship. You do not want to take this into combat. This is a logistics purely ship. Like, this is kind of like a military convoy kind of ship where you're just moving a lot of ships. You don't want to expose like a full-on Bengal or, you know, even a Drake Kraken. This is all about logistics. And we'll see if the logistics actually work out in this game once we finally get more than one dadgone system. If we get more than one system, because right now, at the moment it is pointless, but in the long-term game, if we finally start getting multiple systems, then I think the Anvil Liberator will be useful. Well, you know, Anvil does have a smaller selection than other companies. So they do not have a full-size capital ship. They've got sub-capital ships on their roster. I mean, the biggest ships they have is the Liberator, and that's a repair ship that you want so much. Those are their biggest ships. And the Carrack, of course. But the Carrack is considered a sub-capital ship, is that right? Or is it considered a capital? I would consider this a small capital ship. That's what I would consider it. A small capital ship. A very small one. Because what? It's got multiple decks. It's got a hangar bay on top. It's got a vehicle bay. And then behind it's the cargo bay. It's got a freaking medical bed where you can respawn. I mean, it takes 5 people to run it to its fullest potential as far as combat goes. But this isn't really a ship you want to take into combat. This is... I don't know. Oh, why not? Why not? Yeah, I would say it's like a small capital ship, but it's like not one you would want to take into battle. It's one that you want to explore the unknown in. Yeah, it's a true exploration ship. You really want to push back the unknown in this one. I guess that's it for Anvil Day. But I will say this. Even though the Anvil has a smaller lineup than a lot of the companies, I would say that it's nothing but quality. I mean, there's the Medical Pisces, there's the Expedition Pisces, 2 of the most useful damn starter ships in the game. Medical Pisces and then the C8X Expedition. You want to talk about useful ships right there. I mean, this one's my starter. It is so damn useful. The Hawk has always kind of been in a rough patch. Sometimes it's really good, sometimes it's not good at all. Honestly, I never used the Terrapin. It's just kind of there. But it's a good pathfinder for a lone explorer. Or somebody that likes to raid bunkers. Because that thing has more armor on it than a freaking tank does. And then you've got the best damn medium fighters in the game. I will stand by that statement. the entire Hornet series, you will find the best medium fighters in the game, in the Hornet lineup. The Hornet Ghost, the Mark I Ghost, is still a monster if you want to go the stealth fighter route. The Hornet Mark II, both the civilian and the military model, are monsters. And in the heavy fighter department, I would say that both Reigning Kings are the the Anvil Hurricane, and yes, the RSI Scorpius. I believe those are the top two kings of the heavy fighters. You get a crew that knows what they're doing, they will murder the F8 Lightning. But of course, a team that knows what they're doing, that's the caveat. And just some ground vehicles. The Ballista has caused so much pain and suffering at Ghost Hollow and Jumptown. Good times. And just about any salvage yard. Red, good to see ya. Well, good luck with your stream, Red. I know you've been playing, man, what is that game? I am so unfamiliar with it, yet it's so common. And I'm kind of embarrassed by that fact. Is it Fortnite you're playing now? Oh yeah, the problem with the Ares ships is they keep getting banned into oblivion, then rebuffed back into relevance, and they're trapped in that vicious cycle. Like, ideally those ships are phenomenally good, but they keep getting beat up by the developers, and it's not even right. Fortnite, yeah, that's right. I need to grab some ammunition. I feel like running a couple bunkers. Or maybe even an 890 jump mission. That's why I called in my cutlass. Okay.
Tram now leaving the station. Stand clear of the doors.
Yeah, grab a leather jacket. I'll leave the other leather jacket there for now. Raymond, good to see ya. Oh wow, Red. Well, you have to just put in the work. Make your videos. You're getting better at it. The subs will come. You just got to put in that work. You know how it goes. Oh, when I get home from work or before I leave work, I need to make that video of me walking around that Idris in a very attention deficit disorder manner.
Now arriving.
Alright, I need to grab some med pens and some ammunition. Ammunition this way. Little gun shop. I want to say it's this way. Yeah, I'm going the right way. Okay, P6LR and Custodian. You know, Raymond, that is good, solid advice. That is solid advice, Raymond.
I think you're going to be happy with that.
That is solid advice. Alright, P6LR ammunition and Custodian ammunition. And grenades. I like grenades. P6LR attachments. Okay. If it's not readily available to find in the scroll down menu, use the search option. My focus is the fun. If I'm not having fun, neither are the people watching me. They're not having fun either. So that's what my thoughts are. If I'm not having fun, they're not having fun. That'll do. Alright, I think I'm geared up for the day. Suppressor on the Custodian. Alright, we're ready to go cause some mayhem. Oh wait. Is this where I get the ship containers? No. I want to get like a container. So that way I can properly raid an 890 jump for the 890 jump mission. I think I buy the cargo container at Dumper's Depot. I want to say I can buy a cargo container there. But don't quote me. So let's just make a quick run over to Dumper's Depot. Oh, okay, thanks, Jim. Yeah, I want to grab a cargo container to put in my cutlass. So I feel like doing the 890 jump mission today. That's what I feel like doing. Get a 2 SCU cargo container. That way I can raid all those little guns. I actually like those little submachine guns that the... I think it'd be listed under utility. Okay, here we go. That's 1 SCU. One SCU. What about under miscellaneous? How about 2? Okay. No kidding. I guess they only have the 1. And you know what? I'll buy 2 of them.
Just go. Stop looking.
Terrible customer service. And that has been there since the dawn of time. Man, their repair machine is really slow. You don't even get 1-star service here. You're a crotchety receptionist. Your repair machine, man, it's been like over a decade since that ship's just been sitting there. You still haven't fixed it? Much like CIJ with a whole bunch of other things. Oh my gosh. Anyway. Oh, I wonder. Can it still be done? Ooh. I'm just waiting. Can it still be done? Can it still be done? You know what? Just in case. Alright. Come on, there's usually... Alright, is he coming down? Is he coming down? Under. Because in the previous patch, the tram would go under. Is it coming? Come on. No problem. Yeah. Well, Raymond has got some pretty good advice for you, Red. And you know, whenever I'm watching your streams, when you are having fun, I am having fun too as a viewer. That's the thing. Oh, they changed the routes of those little trams. There used to be a tram that would go under here, and I could jump down and surf it. But no. They took that fun away from me. Never forget what they took from you. Darn it. They changed the route. Even I used to surf those things. Gosh darn it. Take away my fun. How could they do that to me? Even my pilot, she's all about the shenanigans. Ah, good timing. Alright. Grenade launcher rounds.
Waiting passengers should be mindful of the platform's edge. Strong winds can arise suddenly. Tram now leaving the station. Stand clear of the doors.
check the mission board. Alright. Okay. Mercenary. Alright, so it hasn't popped up yet. Protect site. Oh, why not? Let's do it. But I liked to tram surf. There, low ready. Hello? Hello? People need to like talk to each other more in the game. Need to get together, get to some shenanigans.
System, and on our core, all
Hello there, how are you?
are still in effect.
How's everybody doing? Anybody want to go raiding bunkers or raiding the 890 jump? You have to go see the spaceships today over at the expo and stuff.
Whatever your transaction, we wish you a beneficial and prosperous stay.
Oh. All right. Well, if you want to talk on a microphone, you got to hold down the Alt and plus sign on your numpad. You know what? Let's switch screens. Let's go look at that. You've got me wanting to look at the Ironclad. Let's take a look. Drake Interplanetary Ironclad. What is it? I want... Okay. Let's look. Invictus. Hornet. So where is the... Okay, here, let me switch up the screens real quick.
Still in effect.
Hey, what's up? How are you doing?
How you doing? I didn't realize that the game reset all my fucking controls, including my VoIP settings.
Hey, no problem. So, what are you up to? I'm about to go raid some bunkers. I am streaming on YouTube and all that good stuff. But I've got a little bunker mission and a cutlass and a can-do attitude. Want to go killing stuff together?
Offer amenities such as resource
Oh, well, right now I'm about to go salvage the ships and I'll write that.
Inquire today to learn how you can invest in making
Yeah, are you duping like the other rest of the dupers? Have you seen that?
I don't do that duping nonsense. I get in my Vulture, I go out there, I salvage ships and
Nice.
trips every 30 minutes.
I just wish the hard armistice zone wasn't a thing here, because I've got a nice friendly A2 for those dupers.
Thank you for
I wish I could
Stand Whatever your transaction, we wish you a beneficial and prosperous stay.
I hear that. Well, I just finished looking at the Anvil aero display, and now I'm just off to go get some shenanigans done.
ASOC vehicle retrievals. Welcome
Yeah, no
to the
course, man.
ASOC
Good luck. Thanks
vehicle
for the
retrieval
invite.
system.
Guess I'll be seeing you out there in the verse, man.
Hello.
Yeah.
and
Want a
welcome
friend
to
up?
Riker Memorial Spaceport.
sure,
Servicing the greater Area
Here.
18
Let's see.
metropolitan area.
Action.
We hope you have safe travels wherever your final destination may be.
Here. I'll hit invite and friend request. There you go. Alright, there you go. Friend request. Maybe if we have our goals lined up sometime, we'll do stuff together. If you want to see what I'm doing, look up Squirrel Lords Gaming on YouTube. But I'm just up to bunker running now.
Oh,
Yeah, no worries, man. I've also got a friend online as well, so once he's done with the
Alright.
space shuttle.
Alright. You take care of yourself, man. Have a good one.
You too, buddy.
Welcome to the ASOC vehicle retrieval system.
hello.
See? Just talk to people. That's cool.
Memorial Spaceport. Servicing the greater Area
Vehicle
18
select. Your vehicle has been delivered to the
We
Fulton
hope you have
Visitors
safe
Address.
travels wherever your final destination may be.
There we go. Alright, well let's... The little catchphrase is the ironclad is red. That is such a Gen Xer term. It's not a boomer term. It's a Gen Xer thing. It's totally rad. I'm not gonna lie. Let's do... Here, let's take a look, guys. So, ironclad is rad, huh?
It's part 2 of our Invictus Launch Week coverage as we look beyond the event to the new offering.
Okay, let's take a look. Let's take a look. Well, Drake is the newest concept ship, followed by... Yo, that looks like it's going to be even bigger than the Caterpillar. Holy guacamole.
It's part 2 of our Invictus Launch Week coverage as we look beyond the event to the new offering being unveiled at this year's Drake DefenseCon. The far superior brand excluded from the usual Invictus festivities because it's too damn cool. I said it, and I'm tired of pretending it's not true. Drake for life.
These sentiments were recorded in April before that rap beef stuff, and Disco would like it known that K-Dot is king. Hashtag Westside. Also, that David is the best. Woohoo! Now we resume the program.
Let's force John Crew to talk about it.
Clad is a 6-person multi-crew armored freighter. A large proportion of the ship is dedicated to the cargo bay at the front of it, which has both a front ramp for loading and unloading cargo and small vehicles on the ground, as well as a retractable roof for doing that in space with EVA as well.
Little tight entrances to cargo ships doesn't necessarily lend itself to when you're out in deep space and you're trying to quickly move some cargo from one person's ship into your ship. Really, you want as much kind of access to be able to do that as you possibly can. So by having this kind of much larger opening on top of the ship, it allows us to kind of bring cargo in much easier.
So its role being a sort of armored freighter comes from 2 distinct ways. One, the cargo itself is more protected. It's within the cargo bay that has the armored roof section that covers it. So unlike, say, a Helm C where the cargo's on the outside, you can load it from the outside but then protect it with the ironclad.
Is also more heavily armored than the Caterpillar, so it kind of gives a little bit more security to your kind of precious cargo.
The exterior, very classic Drake brutish styling, whole lot of engines and a lot of framework and quite thin structural elements support the rest of the ship. Very bare bones styling. It doesn't have lots of nice padding. It's all there and exposed, and it's really just sort of rugged and to the point. So the ironclad is really 3 distinct areas. You have all the accommodation in the rear sort of
I like
third
the
of the
fact
ship.
it looks like it's got that same
The front
detachable
2/3 is really just this cargo
bridge
bay with the front entrance and
ship,
the retractable
just like in the
roof.
Caterpillar.
And then you have the command module, which has seats for the crew plus a few little jump seats for everyone
Holy
else. Command module is
guacamole.
there to steer the ship when it's attached, and the command module serves as the escape pod as well. The only time you really want to detach it is in an emergency. It's not designed to be your sort of primary ship flying around.
It kind of gives you a little bit of a get out of jail free card. If you're transporting stuff that is quite valuable, quite sought after in maybe some of our less desirable systems, what it allows you to do is kind of have a little bit of security. So if you're getting attacked or you're getting yourself into trouble, if you want to save yourself, you can kind of jettison your cargo and try and get out of dodge and kind of get out to safety. And I think that's like a really important thing as we get closer to Death of a Spaceman.
With some of the recent tech that's come online, this brought us one step closer to implementing command modules properly. So not only will you see this detachable command module feature on the Ironclad, but as well it will happen on the Caterpillar.
Interior-wise, you've kind of got two entrances onto the ship. You can either enter via the command module, and that takes you straight into a kind of corridor section. It's kind of like, almost like a mezzanine. You can either go up to the habitation area, which is top floor of the ship, gives you like super nice views out both the kind of cargo out the front and the rear of the ship, or you can kind of come down the ship into the main habitation area. Alternatively, you can enter through the dock and collar airlock, which is on the opposite side of the ship. At the rear of the interior of the ship, we've kind of got the heart of the engines. It's the big kind of engineering area where we've got all of the kind of main functional components needed for moving such a large ship. And then if you kind of come slightly further forward, got we call it the kind of like the command deck. It's not a bridge, you can't fly the ship from it, but it's where you operate the tractor beams. It's where it kind of gives you good views out over the front and into space. You've got the tractor beam turrets, but also, visually you can kind of stand in this area or sit in this area and look out over the front and over the bow of the ship and kind of really see what you're trying to pull in or what you're trying to capture into your cargo hold. As we come downstairs, we've got a little kind of covered area at the rear of the cargo hold, and that is where you can store a couple of small ground vehicles or some of your equipment for moving vehicles and cargo around. And then you're into the main cargo hold of the ship, and this takes up the majority of the interior space, is this large cargo hold. One of the things that we were kind of really keen to do was give lots of different views and different angles down into this cargo hold. Again, as we're exploring slightly less lawful systems, we wanted to give the players as much opportunities as we can to kind of be safe aboard their own ship. So either side of the cargo hold, we've got these gantries that run completely front to rear on the ship, and they give great view down into your cargo bay. They also give that opportunity of, if there's someone tries to board you via the cargo bay, it gives you some nice cover opportunities. And we've also got a few little windows that kind of look down into it as well.
Murder holes.
As you move to the kind of like the very front, very nose of the ship, those gantries lead into a kind of secure cargo area. It's somewhere that's a little bit more difficult to get to when you kind of enter the ship. The big thing we were referencing when we were looking at it was this idea of police evidence rooms. And so these kind of individual cages where you could put your most secure cargo, whatever it might be, in this area, and it would make it quite difficult to try and breach in or out of that area. So it gives us just somewhere a little bit more secure for kind of smaller cargo items.
Dude.
Finally, at the very front, we've got access to one of the main turrets and the tractor beam turret.
The biggest attraction for me with it is just the versatility of the cargo space. From a good citizen law standpoint, it is a cargo ship, but also that retractable roof and the tractor beams on board it give it some less legal opportunities for perhaps taking other people's cargo ships in space and on the ground. At the time of recording, we're also exploring a more military-themed variant of the Ironclad. It doesn't have a name yet, so we'll just call it the Drake.
Ironclad Assault.
Compared to the base ship, this has been developed to support ground assault operations.
This is the one I would want.
It has additional turrets covering the upper and lower surfaces to provide more fire support. And the front section of the cargo area has been redesigned to enable our largest vehicles in game to be deployed from it, such as the tank. In addition, the cargo bay has been reduced in size to facilitate a onboard repair facility. So for those of you who want to have a journey in the cargo profession, traditionally you would start out in something, say like a Hull A. The next step up from there really is sort of into Drake Caterpillar territory. So you're doing roughly an 8 to 10 times jump in cargo capacity. From there, the Ironclad sits nicely between those smaller ships and the much larger bulk carriers such as the Hull C, and then ultimately you get to things like the Hull D, E, and Kraken at the end of the cargo career.
Yes, please.
You said Kraken.
Yes.
Was that a hint at anything?
It's not a hint at anything, but making the Ironclad makes the Kraken easier.
So building out the Ironclad does, of course, kind of help us with building out the Kraken. I think increasing that visual library of assets that we can pull from and use in a Drake manufacturer at the right scale is super valuable for when we move on to the larger ships.
Yes. Yes.
Of course, in non-Drake related news, players in this year's event probably noticed the long-awaited RSI Polaris touring around the Stanton system. Well, it's not quite flight ready yet, but we thought we'd ask the guys for a status update all the same and see if we can't get a closer look at the progress being made while we do it.
We really want to have some form of the exterior of the Polaris at Invictus launch week.
We wanted to mix up the capital ships on display this year.
Being a big kind of military show, it made perfect sense to be able to kind of show it off in its best light. We pushed quite hard to get the exterior to a point where we're happy to show it publicly.
This meant we've prioritized doing the compared to the concept mesh one.
And with that, this.
I'm good. I'm good. All right. All right. Awesome. That's awesome. Oh man. I might need to grab a couple more LTI tokens for future investments. Yes. Oh my goodness. Oh, before I forget. That's one. Let's snap it into place. There. Oh man. I think I might have found my organization ship. That is not a solo operator. You can kind of sort of solo operate a Caterpillar or a Hercules. You really shouldn't. You should have gunners. Yo. Yo. Filthy dupers. Filthy, disgusting dupers. Brian, good to see ya. Yeah, I think I need an ironclad. I am not gonna lie. I think I need an ironclad. Ugh. Okay.
Quantum drive is now off.
I think Drake decided to break into the logistics services in the most Drake way possible. Drake does logistics. Oh man, you can probably cram a lot of theories in that thing. All right. At the end of the day, I still love my Cutlass. My Cutlass is eternal.
Landing gear down. Landing complete.
Oh boy, that was something completely unexpected. I'll take all their guns. Man, that is just too wild.
Set your system's volume control for what we're gonna do right.
Yeah.
Don't give him any mercy!
Ow. Okay. Let's go grab the guns now. Let's go loot. 9. Custodian. Ooh, custodian. I like the custodian. Oh, this is my favorite shotgun. Let's go shopping. Alrighty. Sorry, my bad. Please don't get mad at me. Medical supplies. I like the custodian. That's the honest truth. I like it. I like it a whole lot. Looking for other loot boxes. Thank you. Don't care much for the Gallant. Sorry. Not a fan of the Gallant rifle. Medical box, I see that. Oh, let's see what's in it. These are useful. Sometimes there's a red loot box back here. Okay, kind of a moderate pickup. Okay. Okay, no red and black boxes, huh? Okay. That's a shame. Oh. Oh, it's my time to go. All right. Okay, I've got to log out and go to work, but I'll land at the space station in orbit. But hey, Anvil Day in disappoint. It was nice. And now we know about the Drake Ironclad, so that's something. That's good. And I got a little box full of guns. So my day's already pretty nice. Okay, just move that over. We'll transfer it to the station. I could bed log, but I don't like bed logging out in the field, at least not here. Well, let's get some distance maybe from this facility. Well, let's find out if bed locking... Yeah, I could bed log out here in Lyria. Let's just get away from the facility. Let's find somewhere nice to land. Nice place to touch down. I think that spot will do just fine. We'll bed log here. Yeah, looks like we'll sleep out in the field today. Apparently my pilot likes the co-pilot seat for some reason. Alright, let's bed log. Alright, we're sleeping out in the field today. Night night, my homicidal pilot. Alright folks, I've got to get going to work and go be a grown-up and all that good stuff. So thanks for hanging, and until next time, happy gaming.